partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealership.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
They've got the pep band, it's pink night. Oh, and by the way, it's the second edition of the 16th Street Showdown between Minot High and Minot North tonight on the PSP Network. Welcome in to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change service that'll take about 15 minutes at any of their locations in Minot or Bismarck. Also find out what they do online at VIOC.com. Alongside Melissa Spelchen, I'm Owen Patterson on the call for tonight's volleyball match in the WDA between the Minot High Majettes and Minot North Sentinels. We're just coming off a state soccer weekend. We have one of the biggest weeks of football we've ever seen. 4 consecutive days of high school football across the state starting tomorrow. And next week is state cross-country weekend, important in some households. But let's not get confused. Volleyball is having a heck of a season, especially in this very city. With the matchup we have tonight, Minot High and Minot North really exemplifying how good WDA volleyball has been to follow.
You're absolutely right, Owen, and this is kind of the culmination, really, for the city of Minot after many, many years of trying to get a second high school. Here it is. Here's the second volleyball match between these two teams this year, but the first ever at Minot North. And I tell you what, I just saw the trombonist on the pep band. The pep band's playing. This is super cool. He just almost took a ball to the face because it's a little dangerous over there when you got a couple kids playing pepper. And I tell you what, they have the pep band tonight. If they win tonight, they're going to have to bring the pep band every single home match. So watch out, everyone. Minot High at Minot North.
Yeah, there's not many home matches remaining for either of these teams. Just 6 matches in total left to go. They've each played 27 already. You see the records on your screen. Minot High 16-11 overall. Minot North 7-20. And you just go back to last weekend's Fargo Metro tournament, and it kind of might seem like they're going in opposite directions. Minot High with a great showing out there in Fargo, finishing with a 4-3 record. They swept their group, went into the gold bracket. And Minot North, they went 1-5 in the tournament, but obviously that's a non-conference event, and these two teams have really played well in conference where it really matters.
You know, I think the biggest difference for me with the teams and why the result happened as it did in Fargo was that Minot High has been pretty consistent with their lineup, with the exception of, I think, when Gilmore came in. But they've really rallied behind her in the front row. But everybody on that Minot High team has some sort of impact in various minutes on the floor. That, for me, is a bit different than Minot North, who honestly is still playing around with various combinations and rotations. So look for, and honestly, I can tell you all these things, Owen. We can tell you about the records at the Fargo tournament. I think the biggest thing for Minot High is that they came away with the 1 seed out of that I guess 4-team pool, right? That 4-team pool, that's a big step for them. But honestly, we could talk all about this all night, but what matters is right now in this moment. And honestly, Minot North playing at home and trying to defend that for the first time ever against their crosstown rivals, Minot High. You can't, sorry, Owen, you can't, like, if you don't get up for this game, then you probably shouldn't be on the floor.
These are the jerseys they'll be wearing tonight. There's a lot of pink in the crowd. We'll explain that when we return to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. And, of course, we'll break down this matchup more in depth with the Northern Plains Hegan Air keys to the game. Just getting started from Sentinel Gymnasium. It's WDA Volleyball on a Tuesday night on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Poise. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's a spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice, oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice, oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Rare to see warm-ups with both teams' logos on them. Minot North and Minot High on the same court for the same cause night. It's Block Out Cancer Night here at Sentinel Gymnasium as we get into the month of October, right in the middle of October on this Tuesday night. There's a lot going on, a lot of ways to help in the donations to the local community and those battling with cancer. There's a take on the 50-50 raffle with cupcakes. If you buy a cupcake and yours has the pink filling in it, you win big, among other things. So, again, very rare to see two teams in the same fight there, wearing their same logos. But obviously, these folks are all friends here in Minot.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all in the fight against cancer together. Everybody's been impacted in some fashion or form. God bless my mom, who's beaten cancer twice. And I could rattle off so many different family members that have passed away from it. But really, really proud of both teams and both administrations coming together and raising money for an important fight.
Let's get back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here before this match gets underway by taking a look at the, that's the schedule, the Shields of Minot and Bismarck WDA Volleyball standings. Of course, Century 15-0. Now, Minot High became one of just 3 teams in the conference to win a set against the Patriots. That's an accomplishment in its own right. Century's just been too good this season, at least in the regular season schedule. Bismarck at number 2, despite losing to Minot, who had a bit of a tough time in a double counter loss to Century. Again, that one loss counts for 2. I won't even
you know what I think about those, Owen.
Legacy's in 4, so the Bismarck school's having a lot of success. Skip all the way down to 8th, where you'll find Minot North at 5-10. Again, they've had a bit of a rough stretch here recently with some double counter losses on their own part, but there's still time before that WDA tournament begins to play for some better seeding if you're the Sentinels.
Yeah, and honestly, Owen, if they can pull out a win tonight, that does so much for their confidence going into what seems like the latter third of the schedule for them. And being 8th wouldn't matter. The fact they'd beat Minot High would matter. So, and Minot High is 3rd. That's good for them. I mean, they have battled hard through some really lean years, putting together a really fantastic season this year. Kudos to them and their program.
Yeah, Minot High has not finished in the top 3 in the WDA volleyball standings since 2007. It has been a long time for the Majettes since they've been in that exclusive group.
Were you born then even?
I was
Owen,
2.
You were 2
I was
years
2.
old. I hope the fans are listening to that. That is fact. Owen Patterson was 2 years old. The last time Minot High was in the top, 4?
Top 3.
Top 3 in the WDA.
Many of the players on their team were not born yet.
Correct, yeah. So again, that's actually a perfect way of saying what an important accomplishment that is for Minot High, but they want more. They are hungry. We'll see it tonight.
It's all in build-up to the WDA Volleyball Tournament November 14th through the 16th right here in Minot and right here on actually a new network, PSP Network Plus. How about that? You're going to have to pay for the tournament, but hey, if you want to see good volleyball, it's worth it. WDA Volleyball, we have every single game from the quarterfinal round to this region championship, sending 4 teams to the State A tournament. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, November 14th through the 16th on PSP Network Plus from Minot. Again, every game available on PSP Network Plus. Well, we have more of this Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show to bring to you. Northern Plains Heating and Air, Prestwich Orthodontics, players to watch, and of course, first serve tonight on the PSP Network. Minot and Minot North, another edition of this rivalry on the volleyball court.
I think at First Western, easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. we still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Another reminder, this is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. They know you're busy. That's why when you visit any of the Valvoline Instant Oil Change service centers in Minot or Bismarck, they don't waste your time or their own. Valvoline Instant Oil Change technicians can typically perform a full-service oil change in about 15 minutes. Find out what they do online at VIOC.com. How about we take a look at the Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game with over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts and the factory-authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. We know sometimes these matches can get a little bit hectic, especially early on, so the key today for Minot High, stay on schedule. It's a team that's been playing really good when that's been the case. Don't let all of the band and the large crowd. The big
this
crowd
is the biggest
today.
crowd these two have played in front of in their home city ever, for sure. So that's exciting.
So staying on schedule, the key for Minot High today. And for Minot North, again, not the Metro tournament they wanted out in Fargo. Again, going 1-5. They've played some tough competition in the WDA that have ended in losses, but today's a new day. You can kind of put all that aside because obviously there's a lot more than just a win on the line. There's a lot of bragging rights as well.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is going to be one of the best rivalries in the state. Once both teams kind of get themselves in their groove and get going with consistent programs year after year. And honestly, kudos to the city of Minot and some of the amazing volleyball leaders and Sherry Carlson and the Empire Volleyball Club and some other people who are getting these kids time with volleyball outside of high school season. That's what's going to build these programs up. Super excited to see it for both Minot High and Minot North in the future.
Those are Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game. How about we look at some of the leaders in the region in the kill category? Talking a lot about offense is what we do as broadcasters of volleyball. It looks like nobody's going to be catching Jenna Nelson of Dickinson, though, in this stat category. 155 kills, just about 5%. But Minot North right there in second with Katie Shipman. We saw her have a big game against Mandan last time. I think we were on the call. Obviously, Century was in the middle there, but Shipman's been playing well. She's obviously the leader of this Sentinels team. And on the Minot High side, they have a Prestwich Orthodontics players to watch of their own. Kinsley Gilmore, 81 kills on the season. It has been an impressive rookie campaign for Kinsley.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so exciting to see, right? She didn't even start in the power position at the beginning of the year for Minot High. Coach Gertson saw something in her, and she comes in, plays 3 rotations, and has a huge impact. You're absolutely right on the Minot North side. Katie Shipman's probably got to get, 70% of the balls tonight. And if she doesn't, then you have to distribute properly to the talented Avon Kelly and the McKinley Craig. I think there's a Chell that gets some time too. I know the back or the right side attack has to probably have a definitive night to go up against the Minot High block. And so Minot North's really going to have to take a page out of the Minot High book and distribute the ball properly, because if they just focus on Shipman tonight and you shut her down, that's going to be tough for Minot North to recover. Everyone's going to have to contribute offensively.
Yeah, we like talking about the offense, but no kill is possible without a good assist. We got to talk about the centers. We like doing that. Minot High has a really good one of the best in the West, and that is Mackenzie Duffner, the junior center. She averages 33 per match in conference play. For Minot North, they've worked in quite a few different at that position, but it seems like Bryn Francis is who's getting a bulk of the workload for the Sentinels.
Yeah, on the Minot High side, Owen, Mackenzie Duffner has really, truly developed. That's a lot of off-season play. And what I've been most impressed with her this entire season, thus far, is her ability to properly distribute at the right times. They've also developed, I believe, a strong back row attack with a couple different players, specifically freshman Everett DeShaw that gets the ball back there because she has no problem swinging away. So that balanced attack has really, really elevated Minot High's offense. On the Minot North side with Bryn Francis, sophomore, she's got a little bit to learn, but she's super duper talented in terms of her technique. She's also super fast to the ball. So when she gets to the ball fast, that way she can utilize all three of her hitters in the front row and also some others in the back row, wherein I think Shipman is probably the best back row attacker for Minot North. So yeah, talented setters on both sides, and I think whomever distributes the ball consistently tonight to a variety of players is who's going to turn out on top with the W.
Those are your Prestwich Orthodontics players to watch, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. This is what Prestwich Orthodontics does. They offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Just moments away from first serve here at Sentinel Gymnasium on the campus of Minot North High School. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show comes to a conclusion after this commercial break.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Rivalry night of WDA Volleyball on the PSP Network. Jumped the gun a little bit earlier showing you the schedule, so let's break it down now as part of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. It starts tonight with a doubleheader of volleyball in the West region. It's a rivalry game down in Bismarck as well. Legacy at Century, a matchup of top 4 teams in the region against Century, that unbeaten record in WDA play on the line at home. Against the Sabres, who are picking up some steam, though, in the Shields of Minot and Bismarck WDA standings. And then there's a lot of football after that. Century at Mandan on Thursday night. Minot High at Legacy also on Thursday night. Delax Burlington visits Velva Drake Animus Garrison on Friday night. And then the 9-man playoffs get underway on the PSP Network in the Mountain Time Zone of New England, North Dakota, as the South Border Mustangs, last year's state runners-up in the 9-man class, visit the Hettinger County Huskies on Saturday afternoon. It's playoff time in football, but it's time for high school volleyball now on the PSP Network. It's time for the national anthem, so we will step aside and return with First Serve on the PSP Network. Pretty quick pace to that national anthem tonight, performed by local group from Minot North High School.
Yeah, that was beautiful, and I got to give credit to Kaya Chell, who a Minot North player that left the end line there and went and sang. I used to do that quite often, and now I reflect back and go, how did I do that? I mean, singing the anthem is one of the most pressure-filled types of singing that you will ever do in your life, and so doing that and then going and playing a volleyball match, I'm not really sure how that happened, but really beyond blessed, and congratulations to Kaya Chell and her singing group on an excellent American anthem.
The starting lineups being announced. You'll notice they're both wearing kind of the same color. Minot High is in the lighter pink, Minot North in the definitely bolder pink color tonight. We saw South Prairie Max last week with the pink. These numbers a little more able to see from up here tonight.
So you call that neon pink, Owen?
Neon pink.
Neon
okay.
pink, yeah.
All
and
right.
those were really popular in the 90s.
Okay.
I actually think they're coming back, Owen, so you might want to grab your neon pink shirt soon. And again,
Like I said, I do have a pink shirt, so.
And again, just all of our thoughts from PSP Network to those who have lost people to cancer, and also those who are currently in the fight against cancer themselves. All of our love and strength are to you.
We'll conclude the Valvoline Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change service. It'll take about 15 minutes at any of their locations in Minot or Bismarck. Also find out what they do online at VIOC.com. Tonight's match is brought to you in part by Minot State University. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Be seen, be heard, be you, and MSU. That's Minot State University. Any final notes to tell the people about this match? Cover a little bit more?
You know, we talked quite a bit about offense. I really think that serving is going to be a big factor tonight, as well as lay it all out there defense. So definitely on the Minot High side, you have Terrell that's going to need to play well, Bogdan, Deshaw, Couture. Those are kind of their mainstays in terms of serve, receive, and defense. On the Minot North side, you know, Shipman kind of does it all. You also have Francis that's going to have to play some solid defense on the right side. And I think there's a Chell that kind of comes in and does a little bit of work back there too. But I think though the team that kind of gets their crowd going and you can feed off that crowd, I always found in the volleyball match, it can come from really laying it out on the line defense or a big, powerful kill. So look for those two things to happen for one or both of the teams and see how they feed off of their crowds tonight.
7-20 Minot North under the direction of head coach Kerry Francis on your screen right there. Minot North, again, just 6 matches left in the regular season. It's kind of getting to crunch time to get back in the top half of the West Region standings. On the other side, the Minot High sideline, head coach Jesse Gertzen, again, a massive season. There's a lot of support for this Majettes team around the community as they have really grown this program year in and year out recently and taking off here in 2024, but there's still a lot of business to take care of as, again, that double counter loss to Century hurt them quite a bit in the standings, falling back behind Bismarck High after a monumental win against the Demons 2 weeks ago.
And I have to give definitely a ton of credit to Coach Gertzen. He's really been committed to his game plan this year, and I love their theme of we only take one match at a time. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about assistant coach on the Minot North side, longtime Minot High coach and Minot volleyball coach Sherry Carlson. Tons of credit to her in developing the sport of volleyball in the city of Minot and beyond.
Mackenzie Duffner with first serve, and we are underway with WDA Volleyball on the PSP Network tonight. It starts with a block out of bounds. Last touch by the Minot North Sentinels, and the Majettes are on the BNC National Bank scoreboard first. Locations to North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Find them online at bnc.bank. Another serve from Duffner, picked up by the libero for Minot North, a Weishar.
Yeah, and I didn't mention her in that whole defensive series we talked about. Weishar's going to have to play really well. That was a nice serve receive pass by her. Minot North is going to have to make sure they limit unforced errors, like sending balls like that out for free points for Minot High.
Majettes trying to go on a run to start this first set. Set the tone here on the road, technically, at Sentinel Gymnasium. But there's the first kill of the day for Avon Kelly.
Yeah, great pass there by Weishar. Nice assist by Francis. And good finish by middle hitter Avon Kelly, junior from Minot North.
Yeah, a little bit late to the party was Kelly this season, dealing with an injury the first couple of weeks. She has been a huge plus for Minot North once they got her back in the lineup.
Yeah, she's athletic and also has good mobility in terms of right to left side to specifically help with that block for Minot North. 2 kills for Leah Walter on the Minot High side to start the match.
Sent up to the back row. Here's Katie Shipman. But again, it's out of bounds. And you just mentioned her name, Leah Walter, sometimes a little overlooked. And we talk a lot about Gilmore and talk a lot about Aberley, but Leah Walter's the team leader in kills this season.
Yeah, we shouldn't overlook her, I suppose. Right, and it's amazing these athletes, right, that only come in for 3 positions. That's Shaw, that's Knudsen. If you remember at the top of the broadcast, talking about how many people on the Minot High side contribute. It's really awesome, and really, it really, honestly, again, they should other teams should take a kind of a page out of Gertzen's playbook. The more people involved, the more team unity you have, because everybody's invested in points. So yeah, absolutely. Leah Walter's been a mainstay getting right side kills for Minot High. And now they're up 6-1 with Maya Bogdan serving.
Sentinels can't seem to find the lines on the court. Quite a few have flown out of bounds. Now a far side attack there from Jada Shaw. Received by Minot North. They'll send one over thanks to Bryn Francis. And the dump there by Duffner works. We see it almost every match, but it catches everybody off guard.
Yeah, I loved doing that as a setter. And that was any kind of dump, whether it was a standing dump, a jumping left-hand dump. We've seen a couple of the players with their right hand, even if they're right-handed, dump it to the kind of position 4 on the volleyball court on the opposing side. That spot right there.
Line it was.
So that's position 4. You just saw it. That's position 4, what Eve Knudsen did. And honestly, she's done a really good job this year, hitting out of the middle, but tipping out of the middle specifically. So again, Minot High showing their diversity in terms of every player contributing.
We saw a second look at that last play thanks to the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Again, back row Shipman. She's had to be back there for a while because Minot High has rattled off now 7 consecutive points. And it's an early First International Bank and Trust timeout called by Carrie Francis. And the Minot North Sentinels will take a break as well. Minot High roaring out of the gates today. It's 9-1 Majettes on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Well, they give you 60 seconds for these First International Bank and Trust timeouts, but Minot North used about 8 of them. It was a very quick message that needed to get across for Carrie Francis to her team, trailing by 8 points, but timeout usually leads to a stop.
Well, that's what you hope.
It ends a 7-point run for the Majettes, and going back to serve for Minot North now is Avon Kelly after the kill.
Honestly, what I'm seeing a little bit is jet lag from the tournament for Minot North and not Minot High.
Well, you get the point there if you're the Sentinels, but they can't build off of it as it's a serve into the net from Kelly, who has 3 aces in the few matches she's played this season against WDA competition. It's followed by an ace. Reagan Terrell, the libero, serves it up.
So if I'm Minot High in a set like this where they have a dominant lead early, it's important to do the basics well, like serve the ball in.
The last 3 points have been decided by service. Into the net, an ace, and then over the line. 3-11, Minot North trails Minot High in the BNC National Bank scoreboard. They have the center, Bryn Francis, at the line to serve this one away. Again, Minot North in the neon pink, Minot High in the light pink on the left side of your screen. Duffner sets up for Shaw, right down the middle.
And really, really nice pass. I think that was Terrell that had that pass, yeah. Excellent set by Duffner, kind of a lower outside ball to Shaw, and the timing was right on for the kill.
Nicole Couture comes in to serve the ball, and there gets a pass away to Duffner. Keep it in the back row with Maya Bogdan, another defensive player for the Majettes.
Who likes to back row attack quite a bit too, and I love that. That's a role I don't think she expected to have, Maya Bogdan, but she's getting it this year. And honestly, being involved offensively really can stimulate you defensively. So kudos to her. Another tip kill there, I think, by Aberley.
We were about to say the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Another tip kill by Minot High. They found every way to score a point here in the first set, leading 13-3. And another dump there backwards, this time by Mackenzie Duffner.
So we've had, I would say, of the 14 points scored by Minot High, 5 points have been to that position 4. Minot North needs to figure that out quickly. Quicker, actually, too.
Right now it's Ellie Laskowski at that position, the freshman outside hitter. And now Minot North will get to move as they get a point back, still trailing by 10.
Yeah, and I just feel like they're lacking some energy. They need somebody to spark them.
The pep band didn't do it today?
Right, and I didn't know the pep band was leaving everybody. I thought the pep band would stick around and play during timeouts.
I'm not sure you want the players crashing into the cymbals.
Wasn't that a legendary football game where the band came out?
The band is on the field.
That's right. Oh, and you weren't alive for that, I know.
I was definitely not.
Nice pass by Terrell again.
Trying to push it to the back. Very back line there was Aberley, but it goes too far, and Minot North trails 5-14. The replays you've been seeing brought to you by Ryan Family Dealerships for 50 years. Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com. Visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Shaw up again, but off the touch, and it's a point for Minot High.
Yeah, nice pass to get from Duffner to get it up in the air so Shaw could do something with it. You know, just quick talk about the Fargo tournament. Really important that these teams go out there and go to the east side of the state to see some of the teams they'll likely see in playoffs and hopefully in state, right? But with that being said, when I was getting some texts from some parents, that's a lot of volleyball.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like, honestly, both teams are a little sluggish getting going here in set 1. Like a lot of volleyball. Like, oh gosh, the parent kept texting me, and I'm like, when is this done? It might have been close to 12 to 15 sets, right? Maybe more.
Well,
so
seven matches, and
they were best of 3. Yep. So yeah, you
20.
could be about somewhere in that 14 to 18 set kind of amount. So that's a lot of volleyball to be played, and then traveling kind of wears it out of you. So I'm not surprised by the sluggish start.
Oh, the dig there from Bryn Francis, keeping the play alive for Minot North. Up goes Gilmore, and that one just sails out of bounds. Gilmore wearing number 14 tonight instead of the usual jersey number 13.
Ah, thank you.
So I have Everett Deshaw on the court for Minot High. First time she's checked in.
Nice pass
from
by Couture.
To Duffner. Aberle tries to tip kill again, but Minot North is there on the spot. Keep it in the front row with Avon Kelly, and another nice dig by Minot High. It's Terrell. Tipping it just out of bounds was Gilmore. Yet to find the touch there, and Minot North has brought this to a 7-point first set. The closest it's been in a while. 8:15 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Sentinels serving. Duffner pass it over the net on 2 touches.
Good
Shipman,
swing.
big swing for the back row. It's hit at the net by Aberle. Slows it down for Minot High. Sets up the offense with Gilmore. Francis goes to Laskowski. Crashing into the net.
Nice rally here for both teams.
Longest one of the night so far, and it goes off the Minot High block and down for a kill. Credit that one to Avon Kelly.
Yeah,
That
and
sinking feeling you get
Minot
when this
North
happens.
is kind of creeping close here on the lead. Finally finding their rhythm offensively after a couple balls hit out on the Minot High side.
Another pass to Gilmore. This time it's blocked. No block, and went off the net. Sure looked like Minot North had a touch.
Hall of Fame. Referee Linda Birch saying no touch, so 4 contacts by Minot High.
Shipman puts it into play.
Nice pass by Deshaw.
Gilmore, who we highlighted in the pregame show, is yet to record a kill on 4 attacks. Point for the Sentinels. It is 11-15. Coach Gertzen going to keep the timeout here.
Yeah, he's going to wait.
Still a 4-point lead and over halfway there to taking home set 1. But Minot North is on a comeback trail here in the first game. Aberle is blocked, but it falls on Minot North's side. And that stops Minot North's largest run of the game.
Yeah, nice job by Minot North to get a little closer. I was kind of wondering when Duffner was going to set Aberle, and she did to get the side out there.
Camden Vardy in the serve for Minot High.
I don't think we've said her name yet. Nice dig there by Vardy.
Gilmore up again and out of bounds. Looks like Minot High has a bit of a deeper bench today than they normally do field.
Yeah, and Gilmore has hit 3 balls out in this rotation. So she has to figure out a way as a sophomore to keep that ball in play, whether it's roll shots, right, or tipping to open spots, but get a few balls in and then start swinging away again.
Eve Knutson tips it over the net again. That worked early on in this first set, doesn't this time.
Weishar picked that up finally.
Play for the Sentinels here, overpass. Tipped back again by McKinley Craig. Another dig by Francis. Weishar passes to Shipman, flying in for the back row, but too much on it. Point for the Majettes.
Oh, I really wanted her to get that one. I really did. I loved that approach. And if she could have pounded that in, that would have been good for Minot North. Duffner back to serve from Minot High. They are up 17-12. Set 1.
Terrell pass to Duffner. Goes back to the Bowers side with Gilmore. And finally gets one to fall for first kill of the night.
Yep, nice easy swing. Put it kind of towards the back line. Keep balls in play.
Duffner, team leader in aces. It's a starting for Minot High, but the defensive play here from Minot North is what's getting all the cheers.
Nice dig by Deshaw. There, nobody.
Leah Walter.
Net violation, Owen. Aww. Ball was just a little tight.
It was a Ryan Family Dealership replay, worthy play there from Leah Walter. But Duffner was in the net.
Walter was in the net on that swing.
Walter
Nope, you're fine. Yep. So the call right now is out of rotation on the Minot North side. And I think what happened, I don't think we can replay this, can we? Is that when you serve on that service line, you can't move towards the person that is ahead of you in the rotation. You can't get on the other side of her as the server, I think. If anybody's listening that understands what I just said or doesn't and has an answer, please text
I'm no
me.
help in this conversation.
Yeah. But it was quick. Linda called it quick. So she must have saw it right away. Either that or you see those two people right there in the back side. If they move before the serve, that's out of rotation, and that might have happened there.
14-19 the score. Minot North trailing their rivals from in town. Minot High. Overpass and free ball here for Minot High, and it'll be taken by Jada Shaw.
Nice dig by Kelly back there. Dig by Bogdan.
Duffner set up right in the middle to Knutson. Kept up by Minot North. We're still playing here in this 34th point of the first set. Shipman.
Oh, in or out?
Blocked.
Oh, no.
And it lands in. Shipman did all she could to avoid touching that volleyball when it was sent back over by the Majettes.
I think she pulled a Matrix, Keanu Reeves style there. She tried to bend over backwards, so she really thought the ball was out. It was in.
Throw with the serve. Here goes Shipman again. This time goes over the block, but out of bounds. We've seen that a lot from Minot North today.
Timeout.
Final timeout used in this first set by the Sentinels. We'll take it with them. First International Bank and Trust timeout on the PSP Network.
Part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
First International Bank and Trust is a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers, founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.com. I think this guy wants to get on camera, so we're going to get them the close-up.
He is on camera. I don't know why he's moving all of a sudden.
Here, we'll get the close-up. There we go. That guy wants to be on camera. He's going to
like. He's singing now.
I bet he hope. Keep that YouTube stream open very shortly.
Invite all your friends to start watching. We'll leave it on the top of your head.
Yeah. Service ace for Reagan Terrell, her second of the match. 22-14, Minot High closing in on a set one victory. Kaya Chell on the court for Minot North. Tried setting that one up, but it's a point for Minot High.
Yeah, front row for Minot High right now is Walter, Aberly, and Shaw. Look for some right side sets here to Walter.
Nearly
especially
another
on this
ace.
Free ball.
McKinley Craig tracks down that wild pass. Aberly goes up and hammers that one for another kill. And serve pro set point on the board.
Yeah, nice inside shoot run by Duffner and Aberly. Timing was right on.
24/7 Mercy service and trained technicians at Serve Pro, and the set will end on Shipman's attempted tip over the net. Goes into the net, and Minot High takes set one. That 9-1 start really came in handy for Minot High as they win 25-14. Set two coming your way on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling. It's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back. We elevate every space.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Today's broadcast of high school volleyball on the PSP Network is brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot, open Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 7, and on Saturdays from 8:30 to 3. You can find them in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. It's the UPS store. Tell you what, a 9-1 start to the match for Minot High. While it doesn't win you set one automatically, it sure gives you quite a big boost.
Yeah, and rally scoring, that is so hard to kind of overcome. Minot North kind of creeped in there with a run of their own of like 3 or 4 points. But again, they're just looking way more sluggish than Minot High is after the Fargo tournament, the multiple games that were played. If I'm Minot North, I really just forget about that set and like start fresh here and start. They miss so many balls into the net and out, so they just have to put balls in play and make Minot High work a little harder. Minot High didn't really have to do a whole lot, honestly, but standout players for Minot High, definitely their serve receive. Their serve receive was, and that's not a player, but obviously that's definitely a concept that has to be on for a team to be successful. Minot High's serve receive was excellent in that set one.
Second set will begin with Minot North at the service line. Kaya Chell. The second game underway with Minot North trailing 1-0. Duffner sets up for Leah Walter.
Nice play by Shipman.
Was able to defend it, but that's off the net. 4 touches there against Minot North. And we keep referring to the Metro tournament. It's a big tournament in the middle of the season for high school volleyball here in the state. And although Minot North dropped their first 5, they actually snapped a 10-game losing streak in the middle of the regular season by beating Watford City to end that tournament. So, all that said, they ended on a high note.
Nice pass by Weishar there. Good dig by Shaw.
Walter again out of bounds. Minot High hasn't ever played in this gym. You know, it's not like Williston or Mandan. Well, I guess Mandan wouldn't be a good example anymore. They're in a new gym as well. But
they are in a new gym. I don't know. Have they had a match there? I don't know if I've heard that yet. But yeah, this is the first time Minot High has played in this gym. Nice swing by Walter. She got the ball in almost all 3 rotations there. She's out of the power position, the middle position, now the right side position. She's getting the ball a lot here to start set 2. Terrell back to serve for Minot High.
Again, Walter, the team leader in kills, is now over 90 on the season.
Nice set by Francis there.
Close to the net, Avon Kelly with the swing for Minot North. Up goes Jada Shaw, and she's been denied now a couple of times. Kelly in on the block.
Yeah, Kelly and Liam, I think, back there. I think that's the number we have wrong on our, I think Liam number 2 is 25. Huge block by Liam and Kelly. Let's see if it gets them some momentum, Minot North.
Aberley tip kill off the touch there from, like, Ali Chell was at the net. Roy Francis was at the net.
If you've noticed in this set and the start of the second here, tons of tipping taking place for Minot High. They're really picking apart open parts of the defense on the Minot North side. Minot North has to figure that out and suck up those spots and play better defense.
All the way to the back row. Weishar with the pass. Shipman just has to get it a little bit more under control today. The percentage and the attacks have been pretty low.
Yeah, and that set was really good. Yeah, that's on Shipman there to start putting balls in play. She doesn't have to crush it. She just needs to get a kill for her team.
John with another set goes behind her to Bryn Francis. A free ball for Minot North. An error on the first touch, a lift against the Sentinels. 5-2 lead for Minot High.
Kind of rolled up upper arm there and sat there a little long for Hall of Fame referee Linda Birch.
Couture serving again for Minot High and gets an ace, and there's just a little bit of lack of communication here for Minot North in this first two sets.
Yeah, I would say that's just symbolistic of what's happening here for Minot North in set one and the start of set two. Honestly, like from a coaching perspective, libero has that ball.
Double hit this time as Chell called for it again on the set.
Yeah, we're having a little deja vu here in set two.
And Minot High started set one scoring 9 out of the first 10 points. We're now on point number 10. With the Majettes leading 7-2, there's a block, and it's going to fall on Minot North's side. So 8 out of the first 10 is still pretty good.
Yeah, and I got to give Minot High credit right now. Of course, you see the scoreboard, and you're like, well, they haven't had to work very hard. They are doing the basics. I think I said that. In terms of when you know you're kind of dominating a team, you have to do the basics. They're setting blocks. They're playing good serve receive. They're playing good defense.
Francis goes to Shipman. Took an awkward fall there into the net. Duffner.
Beautiful play.
Another
by Duffner.
dump. That's worked now, not just once, but twice for Mackenzie Duffner.
And did you see she knew that Shipman was out of position? And so that was a really smart dump by Mackenzie Duffner. Minot High up 9-2 in set two, Owen.
Another First International Bank and Trust timeout on the court here on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
And we want to thank today's game day sponsor, Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. Be seen, be heard, be you, and MSU. That's Minot State University. A packed Sentinel Gymnasium tonight for high school volleyball in the Magic City. Has it caught on yet, the 16th Street Showdown? I keep saying it because I don't know.
Well, I would really like this match to be a little bit more competitive for it to be called a showdown at this point. And honestly, if I'm the coaching staff on the Minot North side, pretty soon I'd be thinking about subbing people in to try to spark your team.
Shipman with a tip, but there's Couture. That's an effort play for Minot High. Just the difference we've seen between the Sentinels and the Majettes. Shipman again goes up swinging. It's off the block of Duffner and down for a Minot North point. And I believe that was 4 in a row that Minot High had scored.
Yeah, nice set there by Chell. Good set for Shipman to be able to kind of swing away and a sharp cross court on a one-person block.
Bryn Francis to serve for Minot North.
See what they do on a free ball here.
Go to the middle with Liam. Minot High picks it up. Long pass over to Jada Shaw. Free ball there for Minot High. Trying to tip it over the net and get Minot North out of position again. Shipman flying through the air. Maybe took that one away from Weishar. But you can see Minot North, they're obviously getting a little bit tense there, trying to make too many big plays. It's kind of just 1 point at a time right now if you're the Sentinels.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we had said that Shipman would have to get a majority of the balls, and she's really just struggling right now to keep balls in play.
Freshman Everett Deshaw serves for Minot High. There's Kinsley Gilmore, sophomore, into the net. A side out for the Sentinels. Trying to get a bit of a run of their own. We did see in the middle there of set number 1, Minot North kind of get close.
Remember what I just said a couple points ago? Might be time for Minot North to start subbing people in just to see what can spark you. You never, ever know what can spark a team onto a run. So here come in a couple new players for Minot North.
They are Allie Chell and Aniston Perrin, 2 sophomores. Seen limited varsity action this season. It's a kill right away for Sydney Amberley, and it's side out followed by a side out and one more.
Yeah, a little confused there. Nobody's hitting the floor on the Minot North side to try to make a play.
Camden Vardy back in for Minot High to go to the service line. It just
Nice
drops
serve.
out of the sky.
There you go, ace serve by Camden Vardy.
It has been.
I haven't said that yet this year.
They have not. Vardy does have 3 aces on the season, and then serves one into the net. But the serving area of the game today has been dominated by the Majettes.
Absolutely. Really, honestly, every aspect of the game has been dominated, of the match has been dominated by Minot High thus far. Lots of volleyball left.
Sure is a lot of volleyball left tonight on the PSP Network. Midway point of set number 2. 12-5 lead for Minot High in the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Eve Knutson tips it over the net. I think that's the only kind of attack she's gone after today.
If it works, it works.
Free ball for the Sentinels. Time to turn
There's a
things
good
around. And get started with an Avon Kelly kill.
Yeah, great defensive free ball pass by Shipman. Nice set by Francis. Good right side attack, or to her right, out of the middle by Avon Kelly for a kill. Nice offensive series by Minot North.
Katie Shipman with the serve for Minot North. Kinsley Gilmore sends that to the back row. Weishar is there. And then a little bit too long from McKinley Craig, the junior. Well, for both of these teams, again coming off the big weekend out in Fargo, they only have one match this week, and it's tonight. Both be off until next Tuesday. Oh, it goes off the top of the net.
Way to read that, Kelly.
Kelly out of the corner of her eye found that ball.
Oh.
And then it just goes up and over the net. Maybe not what Laskowski was attempting to do, but she'll take full credit for it.
In for the Sentinels, number 23, Kaya Chell. Chell will serve.
Not a whole lot to say on that set of plays there. Who do we have back to serve? Chell, isn't it? I think.
Duffner again going up for Leah Walter on a lot of velocity, but it goes out of bounds. So Chell will remain at the service line for Minot North. Like that next Tuesday's matchup, it's another big one for the Sentinels. They'll host Dickinson.
Nice pass by Deshaw.
There goes Eve Knutson swinging away this time and records the kill for Minot High. And North again, the runs have been limited to pretty much 2 points today. They get it to 8-13, but Minot High goes back up by 6.
Yeah, nice run out of the middle there by Knutson after the assist by Duffner and the pass by Deshaw. Maya Bogdan back to serve.
Another
Ace.
one that goes off the top of the net. Minot North just can't catch a break.
Yeah, and for the casual fan of volleyball, nobody plans to serve a ball that goes off the tape.
Another low serve there from Bogdan. This time it doesn't flip over the net. That'll be a point for the Sentinels. McKinley Craig to serve. Trailed by 6. Getting late in the second set. Duffner set straight up in the air for Leah Walter, and then the ball comes crashing right back down on the Sentinels side. Watch it again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Just put it right up in the air on a tee for Walter.
On a tee.
Double hit there for Minot North. Today's broadcast of high school volleyball on the PSP Network brought to you in part by Shields of Minot and Bismarck. They have every sporting good possible along with footwear and fashion. Shop online at shields.com. A proud supporter of the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. Kill from Avon Kelly.
Yeah, nice slide run there by Minot North. The slide again is when the setter sets the ball behind her and the middle player essentially approaches behind the setter and hits the ball from the right side. Nice execution by Minot North.
Plenty of Ryan Family Dealership replay highlights for Avon Kelly today, and there's one more for her team, a block. Kind of get rolling here at the end of set 2 if you're Minot North.
Yeah, that's the most energy I've seen from them, honestly, with the celebrations here after these last 2 points. Let's see if it continues the momentum for them. Down 6, Avon Kelly back to serve.
11-17 on the BNC Bank scoreboard, and then a serve out of bounds, and that can really have the momentum run into a wall. Service error. Couture back in for Minot High. A back and forth second set, but again, it got started strong by Minot High, scoring 9 of the first 11 points here in the second. Somebody's got to catch up to it. 4 touches and it's over the net. Kaya Chell didn't track it.
I want to thank all the people listening tonight. I know we have a high group of viewership. I want to thank Dana Hinton for texting me. She said I did make the correct call on the Linda Birch out of rotation. The 2 back people that were essentially waiting for the serve to happen, they didn't wait long enough, and they crossed each other, and Linda called it out of rotation. Minot North, their second time out as they are down 9 points in set 2 and down 1-0.
Don't let our BNC National Bank scoreboard fool you. It's Minot North now at a timeout here in set number 2, trailing at 11:20 on the PSP Network.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
First International Bank and Trust is a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight, BNC National Bank. With locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Visit them online at BNC.bank. Another ball out of bounds off of the Sentinels attack. 21-11 lead for Minot High, and the lead is back to double digits here in the second set. From the back row, nice pass there from Bogdan. Goes to Duffner. Aberle just tries to tip it over the net, make a play out of something, but it goes out of bounds.
A lot of people really don't think about this type of set when you're coaching. Like, if you're up big, you have to still do the basics well. You cannot kind of lower your play because you're up 12. So, and especially for teams that have such a good stretch like Minot High has had, you want to finish teams in a strong manner. You do not want to play out of system. You don't want to be having, random arms out to the right or out to the left and not doing proper technique. Look for Minot High to finish this set 2. Deshaw back to serve.
Not a lot of room behind the basketball baseline there to full run up to serve. But Deshaw makes it work with the ace.
Yeah, off the top of the tape. Lots of balls for Minot North that have literally simply fallen with not enough effort. No effort, in fact.
It seems to be kind of the game plan to serve the ball really low. Obviously, that's a perfect serve, but I mean, there's been so many off the tape and into the net from Minot High. I mean, it's everybody that's doing it.
Yeah, you know what I think is happening? When you go back to serve, it is the most mental part of the game because you're by yourself. So when you get an ace, you feel like you could be more aggressive. Like, it literally is something that switches in your head. So then you think you swing harder and you're going to get another ace, when in fact you should just consider getting the ball over.
Pass all the way across the court to Gilmore. They say Minot North did touch it at the net, so we play on. Here's Katie Shipman. Oh, pancake again from Nicole Couture. Keeps the line for Minot. Can they score the point off of it? Have to wait a little bit. Minot North will give Shipman another chance. And the answer is no, but might see it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Couture's defensive play. Actually, you won't. Sorry about that.
Nice job by Couture. Coach Gertson is giving Kinsley Gilmore some tips on her attack as she's struggled to keep the ball in play tonight or have her powerful offensive shots. But her team is up big.
23-14 to be exact. Now 24-14 as Gilmore takes the teaching and puts it into action.
Absolutely, and her coach is super happy about that.
Serve pro set point for Minot High. 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians Using advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro. Right in the middle there for Minot North is Ali Chell. Sent it over the net, but it's another kill for Minot High. Put it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay as we go to break. 25-14 in the first, 25-14 in the second. Set 3 on the way on the PSP Network.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
They say nobody has ever gone pro in the Chuck-a-Duck contest. Takes no skill, just a lot of luck. And nobody got close to that green target today.
What?
No, I think the closest they got was the furthest outside lime green circle.
We should have chucked one from up here, Owen. Bet you we would have got it close.
I don't know. From way up here, I think we can honestly just drop it in the target.
Did you ever play baseball? Didn't you play baseball?
Did play baseball, yes.
Yeah, you had to hit targets, I'm guessing. Did you ever do archery?
No, not archery.
So
no.
you put those 2 sports together, and that's what you have with Chuck-a-Duck.
Chuck-a-Duck.
Yeah. They're
on Blockout Cancer Night. Minot High is having the most fun here at Sentinels Gymnasium. They lead 2-0 after back-to-back 25-14 set wins over the Minot North Sentinels. And back here in set number 3, and I think that if we had to rewrite the keys to the game here, and specifically looking at Minot High and stay on schedule, they sure did that today. They didn't really get off focus, and that's certainly the key here in set 3 to just put this one away.
Absolutely. There's no need to allow Minot North back into this match at all. But frankly, Minot North has to do a complete 180 in some fashion. There's just not enough energy, effort. Basic plays aren't happening. They've ran a couple nice slides with Kelly out of the middle. Maybe they need to do a little bit more of that, of movement of their hitters. Shipman's got to keep balls in. She's getting the ball. I mean, I think at the beginning of set 1, she didn't get balls in her sweet spot. But as a senior, you got to still keep balls in. But towards set 2 and kind of in the middle there, she was getting pretty well set balls and still crushing balls out of play. So look for her to turn it around in set 3 and have a big set so she can push her team into set 4 and elongate this match.
Keys to the game today brought to you by, as always, Northern Plains Heating and Air. With over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts and the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. They had a silent auction as well. I think they pulled out everything you could do for a fundraiser night today. And we got a winner over here.
Yeah, you just missed
Can't
it.
really
It
see
was
the basket.
It was full of candy.
Oh, there's one.
Getting ready for Halloween here. Full of candy.
And we do have a Halloween broadcast of volleyball on the PSP network. I'm brainstorming ideas.
Are you going to dress up?
I'm not missing out on it like last year.
That's right. And guess what? Now I'm going to start thinking, and I already have some ideas.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. I love broadcasting on Halloween because I typically don't dress up, honestly. But I thought it'd be fun to be Ron Burgundy one year, and then last year I was some sort of tigress. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year, Owen, but I promise you it's going to be surprising to you.
Set 3 will get started with Mackenzie Duffner at the service line. Tipped over the net by Minot North's Bryn Francis, the setter.
Net violation missed there on Minot North.
The back row saved by Jada Shaw. The Jets keep playing. It's Gilmore. The block. No block. Off the net and out of bounds.
She's saying it's off the net. Ooh.
1 point for Minot North. Coach Gertson definitely asking about it.
I think Minot North is operating like they touched that as well.
The ball is back with Duffner, the server for Minot High, but that point, even the scoreboard says Minot High took the lead. So I think everybody but the official and the broadcasters.
And look at that, Minot North super surprised. Yeah, I mean, so it just happens. It just naturally happens, and in how many plays have to be called.
So
and honestly, sometimes you have to be lucky to change the momentum as well, right? So Minot North, I think it's their first lead of the match. I could be wrong, but
they went up 2-1 in the last set over Minot High. But they get the third set underway positively. Here goes Gilmore again off the side of her hand, and Gilmore has been a little bit off for Minot High today. Not much has gone wrong for the Majettes, but Gilmore hasn't just been the usual self.
Her efficient self, yeah, and her not only efficient in terms of kills, but energy supporting for her team. Look for her to change that around here. Nice serve-receive pass by Terrell.
Eve Knutson with the kill on the set from Mackenzie Duffner. That's why we highlighted the setters in the pregame.
That's why we did. I just want to point out here, Eve Knutson, great swing. If I'm Minot High right now, I'm also going up now and being super aggressive and swinging hard against Minot North.
Out of bounds, last touch by Jada Shaw, and Minot North's off to a nice start here in the third set.
Yeah, that was sent to position 4 on Minot High side, and if you recall from set 1 and the start of set 2, position 4 were numerous kills for Minot High. It really is the move of the game, position 4 on the volleyball court.
We'll name the Serve Pro move of the game. The planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads post-game show. Once this one goes final, Shipman keeps it up for Minot North. Can they turn it into points? No, the Majettes keep it alive.
Excellent effort by both teams there.
Great start to the rally here with a 3-1 Sentinel lead. Up goes Shaw. Pass to the back row. Shipman dips it over the net, and that's the play that's going to win the point. There was a lot to put on replay here. We're only going to catch the end.
Yeah, and that's the excitement I love to see out of Shipman, where she has that hand up in the air for a long, long time and then just tips it over. The idea there is to hold the block, right, and then just go over the block. Nice job by Shipman. Big lead for Minot North.
It sure is. Feels pretty good here in set 3. Still a long way to go. Out of bounds, that'll help the Sentinels a little bit more. They lead 5-1. This is the start to a set that Minot High had in the first and second sets of tonight's match. And now Minot North student section gets to do a couple cheers.
Yep, that's
the
right.
The fans get to have a few more applause. That is an ace. We might be able to see this on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we have all the corners of the volleyball court in the frame today.
It seemed in from here, but we're a long ways away from that line, having accuracy for it. But again,
White Shore with the ace for Minot North, and then a block. Did that one stay in? No. Block put up by Laskowski and company.
but much more energy from Minot North. And honestly, I'm excited, a little bit more excited to call the match here with a little bit more competitiveness from both sides.
Pass there from Duffner on the dig.
Good hustle by Shipman.
Chasing it past the scores table is Shipman. That's the kind of player she is. A leader on all facets. And then a block will go out of bounds off of the Sentinels, but it's a little bit of that Katie Shipman there, just effort non-stop throughout the match.
Yeah, great job by Shipman. Awesome job by Sydney Aberle going for the quick to try to catch the Minot North defense sleeping, which she did. She's so athletic in the middle for Minot High, Sydney Aberle, senior Sydney Aberle.
Reagan Terrell had a fantastic first set at the service line with 2 aces. But that one sails out of bounds. 7-3 Sentinels on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Duffner sets up for Walter. Another block that goes out of bounds. There's touch there for the Sentinels. Couture comes in to serve for Minot High. Another shout out to our PSP Network sponsors, including Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Call now at 701-852-1700 to place an order. That's in. Couture with another ace.
She's played really well defensively tonight, Owen. Nicole Couture. Senior Nicole Couture. Minot High has a few seniors definitely on this club. It's showing up tonight.
For Bryn Francis. Terrell with the dig. Here comes Aberle on the slide. Is that one the slide play right there?
Yeah, you got it. I'm
All
glad
right,
you knew
let's put it on the replay.
Yeah, and the issue there is the ball was low. But what Aberle needed to know it was low and just figure out a way to push it over, likely tip it over or even just set it over. No need to swing when you know the ball is low. The slide play is all about timing. It's all about timing between that set and that hitter.
Tip into the net from Jada Shaw. Jesse Gertzen comes up from the bench once again. I think he's had to call a timeout a couple of times, but keeping the players on the floor.
He's been up and active a lot tonight, honestly.
There's been a lot to like and a lot to correct. That's for sure for Minot High in this match.
Nice pass by Couture there.
Leading 2-0, but trailing 5-10 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard in set 3. Another one close to the line, but drilled out of bounds.
Minot North's block is up and getting some touches and really making the Minot High offensive hitters think. That's also important here.
Another tip there from Aberle. It was off a couple of Sentinels players and down for a point. The substitution of Gilmore and DeShaw returns for Minot High.
Freshman Everett DeShaw back to serve, and she really has a nice one. And with 3.5 years of volleyball left, look for that to get more and more powerful.
Tell you what, the student sections are back.
Ace serve for
another
DeShaw.
ace for DeShaw.
Look for her to put this one in like we talked about in set 2. Yeah, and she did. I think she was thinking that as well.
Avon Kelly, number 8 with another kill. Avon's played very well today for Minot North as they continue to lead in this third set.
Yeah, she's kind of held them in there while Shipman has struggled. So look for Avon to get the ball more. I personally have no problems with her getting quite a few slides, but good to run her a quick out of the middle, an inside slide out of the middle and closer to the power position, move Avon Kelly around. She's athletic, use that.
The Sentinels scrambling to keep that point alive after it looked like Minot High was about out of luck. There's a block from Aberle and Gilmore. Wild play here with the score 11-7. That's going to be a lift against Minot North and Kyle.
She actually gave up body language there that she should be called on that. Most defensive first balls are not really supposed to be called. Camden Vardy back to serve for Minot High. Down 3 points. Free ball for Minot High.
Diving play made there by Vardy. Knutson.
Swipe.
Yeah, just got to get it over the net. Shipman back row off the touch there from Knutson. Goes Vardy, then Duffner, then Gilmore. Diving play by Katie Shipman. And now a swing from McKinley Craig. Point for the Majettes after that one didn't make it over the net.
A couple things that I saw that, obviously didn't result in points per se, but Shipman hitting a ball from the back row and doing a nice job of keeping it in play. Gilmore, ball is set low. She keeps the ball in play. Keep the ball in play to keep your team going. Nice block by Knutson and Gilmore. Good
Knutson
run
then
there.
on the offensive side of things. Let's put on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. At Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference. One of 5 locations in Minot and Williston.
Awesome defensive to offensive transition for Minot High on that last play.
Ball out of bounds there from Bryn Francis, and all of a sudden Minot High has even this third set. Vardy still serving into the net. Point for the Sentinels, so they'll keep the lead after Minot High got it to an even score here in the third.
For the Sentinels, number 17, Ellie Laskowski, Bryn Francis to serve.
Both teams still with both First International Bank and Trust timeouts.
Nice serve receive pass by Couture.
Kinsley
Great, there it is.
Gilmore. That's what we've been waiting to see for number 14.
And for the Majettes, number 11,
Here it is on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Duffner sets up for Gilmore, and she does the rest.
All starts with a pass. Great pass by Nicole Couture. Great set by Duffner as well.
Duffner, the serve crosses the back line.
Few missed serves this match. I know it's your favorite thing to talk about.
Number 15,
Actually, it's the hyping up the serving early, because then there's quite a few that go into the net, like in South Prairie.
That's right. Good effort there by Walter.
Point, Minot North.
Scrambling to the Minot North side of the gymnasium. Tell you what, Minot High might have the Sentinels outnumbered today in their own gym. It's close. Walter over the net. And then again. But this time in the net.
I think part of Shipman's struggles today, she's kind of, her body's been a bit out of control in terms of being able to control herself going into the net, landing even. So just a bit of a struggle day here for Katie Shipman.
Terrell slides in for the pass. Goes Duffner, then Leah Walter. Walter records the kill. Again, it's tied, 14-all. On the BNC National Bank scoreboard, Bogdan with the volleyball, serving. Weishar, an awkward pass. It goes to McKinley Craig, then Shipman. The hook shot over the net. Walter out of bounds, point for Minot North, and whatever Minot High does to get back into this third set, they just can't take the lead.
Number 10, Kate Weissar to serve.
Weishar for the middle of the court. Goes to the other libero, Reagan Terrell. Eve Knutsen's blocked. Again, it's Avon Kelly making the plays for the Sentinels.
I'm noticing Duffner's got the ball set just a little bit low, probably the last 4 or 5 sets, which is tough for your hitter because then you're very one-dimensional, especially if there's a big block up by Minot North. Look for Duffner to get that ball a little higher for her hitters to be more athletic.
7 matches this season for Mackenzie Duffner with 30 or more assists, including 2 where she's been close to 50.
That was actually a nice play by Duffner to get to that ball, but her foot landed underneath the net. And so under the net violation. Timeout, Minot High.
First International Bank and Trust timeout called by the Majettes. Their first one they've taken today. They trail 14-17 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Set 3 when we return.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Well, the Badlands Circuit Rodeo Finals were in town over the weekend. I think these fellas might have been there.
Cool. Did you go? Or you were busy calling football?
I was thinking of going, really thought about it, but then I didn't.
Credit to Minot North here with a 17-14 lead in set 3 when they have struggled this entire match. They're really pulling out a team effort here in set 3.
Jada Shaw goes up for the kill for Minot High.
Nice set.
So is Katie Shipman.
And a wonderful play for a point out of Minot High's timeout. Really a great set there by Frances Shipman with the finish. Look for her to gain energy off of that kill.
They need to, because Minot North, if they want to win this match, they're going to have to pull off 3 set wins in a row after falling behind 2-0 to the Majettes today on their home court.
Nice set.
Kelly chases after it, but goes out of bounds around the antenna, or maybe just touching the antenna.
Yeah, just grazed it. We'll see what Minot North is made of here, struggling the entire match and up 3 here at a critical moment.
Shipman with back-to-back kills.
Yeah, she took a little bit off that. She placed that ball. Excellent job by the senior, Katie Shipman.
Another play by Shipman, worthy of the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Minot North has had the lead all the way through this third set. 19-15 at the moment. Chell calls for it, passes to Shipman. This time takes a little bit off of it. Minot, though, is able to keep it alive. Jada Shaw, another attack. Just out of bounds.
I want to give credit to Mackenzie Duffner on that last defensive play. So it's a planned play for her to go and dig a ball, and she digs it towards her libero, Terrell, so Terrell can play the second ball. Nice job on defense by Duffner. Good pass there by Bogdan.
Again, going quickly, there was Duffner getting over the net. Shipman out of the timeout has been a different player. Bogdan to Duffner again. Keep it in the back row with Shaw right on the line. Off the block of Bryn Francis, who's gone from setter to outside hitter. Aberley tries to tip kill again. Nothing's fooling the Sentinels anymore.
Yes, that's right. Good adjustment by Minot North.
Shaw is blocked on the tip kill, and it falls on the Magi side. Minot North, the first to 20. They still need to get to 25. Long conversation here led by the libero, Reagan Terrell, on the Minot High side.
This is so interesting to me, this set 3, honestly, because like Minot North was lacking anything going right, and they have the lead.
Oh, he said
4 points here.
We said it right before the third set began, reflecting back to our keys to the game for Minot High. Stay on schedule, and they just haven't been here in the third set. They started behind 1-0, and Minot North has, again, held on to that lead. Although the Majettes have tied up this third set twice, they still trail 17-20. Everett Deshaw has moved into a bit of a different role for Minot High than how she started the season. She was in the starting 6, but then Gilmore came in to replace her, and she's moved into a defensive position for Minot High and serving.
Yeah, and she's done a nice job back there, and honestly, timeout Minot High. Let me just finish my thought on that. When you're a young player, and Deshaw played as a setter in JV, so when you're a young player and the ability to have all these different perspectives from various positions, I think will be invaluable for her. And honestly, you just never know. Like, she has the ability to move back into a power position if her team needs it. But right now, she serves well, she plays serve receive well, and she digs well, and does a lot of those things technically sound. So honestly, it's really what I find most endearing about this entire Minot High team is that everybody has such a great, unique role, and they're all invested in the win or in the loss, right? So look for them to come out of this timeout. They have a little bit of room here to catch up, but for me, it's more about what Minot North does here. Minot North, who has struggled the entire match, have a 4-point lead and in rally scoring, at this point being up 21-17, should come away with this set. Look for them to keep balls in play and continuing to play really good serve receive this set.
It was head coach Jesse Gertzen that called the timeout, but it was Reagan Terrell doing a lot of the talking in the huddle right there. She has been trying to will her team back into this third set, trying to pull off the sweep of Minot North here in the Sentinels Gymnasium. 21-17, Minot North serving with the lead, but a block. Duffner goes up in the air for it along with Sydney Aberle. Point for the Majettes. Knutson and Vardy return, and Terrell goes to the bench.
Vardy will serve.
Jump serve from the junior Camden Vardy. Free ball here for Minot High. Duffner goes up to Eve Knutson. Hit that one as she was coming down out of the air, but still a point on the tip kill.
Yeah, nice dig by Deshaw. Great set by Duffner. And honestly, the benefits of being so tall and having some hops is you can kind of look around and see where to place that. Knutson did a nice job on that play. Nice pass by Shipman.
There's Knutson again with the block, along with Kinsley Gilmore.
Yeah, Knutson's sure showing up here in set 3.
Lots of celebration there for the Minot High bench. Again, they trail by 1. They've tied set 3 on 2 occasions. They've not had the lead, though, in this third game. Vardy been serving for a lot of points in this match. Duffner picks up that tip kill from Minot North. Gilmore sends it over, and it's a kill inbounds. First International Bank and Trust timeout by Minot North. The Sentinels, that ball was way in. I mean, you watch it on the replay, that was surely in.
Oh, was there a call out?
Well, the official down there looked like they said off the touch. Minot North saying they didn't touch it, but that ball was in. We can watch it again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
Yeah, that ball was in by a foot.
As we go to break. 21-21 in the third set. Back with the rest of it after this commercial break.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
It's a doubleheader of volleyball tonight on the PSP network with a match going on down in Bismarck. Legacy and Century battling the top 4 of the WDA standings. I'm glad that you joined us here in Minot. The Majettes and the Sentinels 21-21 in the third set. Minot High looking for their first lead of set 3. It won't come just yet as it's a serve out of bounds out of the Minot North timeout by Minot High's Camden Vardy.
Minot High with a big run there of 5 points. Again, I'm most interested to see what Minot North does here to try to finish out this set. Nice pass by Couture.
In the back row, Everett Deshaw. Shipman with the pass to Francis. Laskowski flies in, tips it over the net. Terrell, one pass, and it's over. Left-handed there from McKinley Craig, out of bounds.
Not quite sure what happened there, and they got a good dig to Francis. So just a lack of execution there by the set and by the hitter. Duffner back to serve with the set tie 22-22.
Can the Majettes go in front?
Good swing there by Craig. Great swing.
Craig from the back row gets the kill. 23-22, Minot North. They want to finish this third set right here. They need 2 points, but Minot High has gotten a little bit too close for comfort.
Back row setter here in Duffner.
Here goes Knutson above the block set up by Minot North. Here comes Katie Shipman swinging. Was there touch from Minot High?
Yes.
Indeed there was. Serve Pro set point on the board for the Sentinels. 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians. It's Serve Pro. Just
really
two
a
set
nice
points.
job on a dig there for Minot North on the Knutson tip.
Serve out of bounds, going after a certain spot on the court, but that was right at one of the defensive stars for Minot, Reagan Terrell, and still Serve Pro set point. Minot North had 2 of them. They're down to their last one. Maya Bogdan serving for Minot High. Just keep it in bounds. That's what she does. Weishar.
Nice pass.
The pass to Francis, back at the setting position. Shipman wanted to swing away.
I wanted her to swing
with the block. And again, we're tied.
Yeah, that was a chance. Timeout, Minot North. That was a chance for Shipman to swing away on set point.
We'll keep it here for this First International Bank and Trust timeout. To remind you, First International Bank and Trust is a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers, founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Another reminder, we will have the WDA Volleyball Tournament on the PSP Network Plus. Subscription needed to watch every single match of that tournament from Minot. Quarterfinals, consolation brackets, semifinals, the state qualifiers, and of course, the championship on Saturday night. And before that, we'll have some Class B volleyball on the PSP Network, District 12 volleyball, and the Region 6. Might have to be in 2 places at once for that Region 6.
What do you need my help with? What do you need me to come call? I can call football.
Thursday, well, it's just a lot of volleyball. It's a lot of volleyball. That's what I'm saying. No football. It's a lot of volleyball because at that point of the year, it's all about volleyball. So the Region 6 championship the same night as the WDA quarterfinals.
Oh, that's right. I texted you and Nick that. Yeah. What are we going to do? 24-24 here.
Shipman with a right hand. Nope, kept up by the Majettes. Terrell going to set this one to Jada Shaw out of bounds, and the Serve Pro set point goes back up for Minot North.
Yeah, I have no problems with that play, and it's actually what I wanted Shipman to do 2 points ago. Shaw went up and swung. It was out there, fans. It's just out, so good play by Shaw. Keep swinging away. If you remember, that's why she was player of the match a couple matches ago.
Terrell, Duffner, Shaw.
And she swings it.
That's just out of bounds. Split down on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. See if we can see it here. As we go to break, Minot North has taken set 3. Just past the white line there. We'll go to break on the PSP Network. Minot North is back. They trail 1-2.
Great news. If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, The work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Score update elsewhere on the PSP network. Legacy, they have taken a set against Century. That's a step in the right direction against the Patriots, and they also lead in the third set. There is a possibility of an upset in the WDA tonight, and another one here because Minot North is still playing. That's all they can ask for after the first two sets, and you're still puzzled on how they took set 3, 26-24.
You know, I was giving it a lot of thought in the intermission here. I really think it had to do with keeping balls in play by Minot North, more so than they had sets 1 and 2. And then the play of the power position was dominated by Minot North's side. Right? If you think about Minot High's side and that power position, they weren't that effective. Right? Everything was out of the middle or out of the right side. Honestly, no matter what you do, you hope you have to, as a setter, get the ability to distribute, but majority of balls go to the outside. I feel like Minot North and definitely Katie Shipman stepped up and made more plays. Look for them to continue to do that and for Minot North to run that slide more effectively and anything out of the middle.
Set 4 is underway after the serve from Minot North. It'll start with Kinsley Gilmore taking a swing. First attack, now from the back row. Shipman pushes it to the Minot High side. Terrell with the set for Gilmore now on the opposite.
Nice set by Francis.
Goes to Craig. And then off the net. Yep, no touch there from Minot North.
No touch.
As Walter was swinging for the Majettes. So Minot North starts with the lead again. Minot High has not had the lead since they ended set number 2, even though they've tied the match 5 times.
One of the other things to talk a little bit about, I feel like it happened again there, is that the sets from Duffner are just a little low. Look for her to maybe put that ball up a little bit more so her offensive hitters can just swing away a lot easier.
Trying to go to Gilmore and then Shaw from the back row. Minot North is on to both of them. Or they go this time. Gilmore. But it's blocked by Minot. Well, no, another no touch.
Yeah. So if you're watching closely here, so upper official looks at down official to see anything, and usually the down official is giving the signal, like 4 contacts that didn't touch anybody on the opposing side. So that's why there's always a little delay.
There we go, too early.
Oh, hang on. See if I can call this one correctly. Oh, was that? Remember we had some illegal screening at the net? If you're the server on the Minot North side and you serve the ball over your hitters that are in the front row putting their hands up, you cannot screen the opposing team. I just love this, you guys. If you would look at Owen's face smiling at me when I try to tell him these rules, it's so fun for me, but that's what I think was called. We'll see if Dana Hinton texts me and says that I had the right call
every match,
on that one.
We do one volleyball match a week. And every volleyball match throughout the season, I feel like I get a more understanding of all the different calls on the serving, but I learn something new every day.
It's awesome. It's a complex game, and that's why I loved playing it super hard for 10 straight years of my life.
Leah Walter with the kill for Minot High, and once again, it's been a often occurrence here in sets 3 and 4, but Minot High has tied it, and now they've finally taken the lead. Their first since winning 25-14 in the second set. And the student section goes right into the scoreboard, and they've waited a long time for that one. And it's followed by an ace, Maya Bogdan.
I love when servers serve in that seam, which is just behind the attack line on the opposing team. As a kind of a serve-receive player in the back row, you still have to honor a serve like that, but then if something drops short, you got to move pretty fast. And right now, serving by Minot High is getting them the lead, 5-2 in set 4.
We've said throughout the broadcast today that serving has gone in favor of Minot High today. That's how they can win this 4th set. They lead 5-2, a pass into the net. Shaw affected it. Laskowski, big hit, and that is out of bounds. And Minot High is on a 4-point run. Sorry, 5 points in a row now for the Majettes.
Yeah, they definitely need a side out here.
Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
Nice pass by Shipman.
Francis with the setup and a kill there for Minot North.
Yeah, and a little energy there from McKinley Craig going up against Jada Shaw as the solo block there. Thanks, Dana Hinton. I did call that whole thing right. It was an illegal screen by the front row players for Minot North, and that serving ball cannot go over them.
It's like we're calling the officiating guru on Monday Night Football.
Oh.
Play at the net there, point for Minot North. Over the net for the Majettes.
Officiating guru. Spelch. I don't know if I've ever been called that before.
Well, to be honest, I was talking about the person you've been asking for all the calls.
Oh, Dana Hinton,
yeah. You obviously know a lot of volleyball, but we have been calling Dana quite a bit.
Thank you, Dana. Awesome, and thanks to all of our viewers tonight for watching this first ever Minot High at Minot North volleyball match.
The earlier season contest went in favor of Minot High at home. You remember back then we were doing the Sport Clips MVP interview and Minot High said it felt like we were the underdogs in this matchup. Well, they've been the underdogs a lot this season in the WDA, and they've been exceeding those expectations, currently 11-3 in conference play. What's kind of been the change from seeing this team a year ago?
Everybody's bought in. Coach Gertson has them all buying in and accepting their role and playing their role well, whether it's one rotation of serving or 6 rotations of setting or whatever it is. Everyone is bought into your role, and when your team does that, there's nothing they can't achieve together.
And 6 matches remain in the regular season after this one for both Minot High and Minot North. For Minot, half of those last 6 will be against teams in the bottom half of the West Region standings. Huge hit there from Ellie Laskowski.
Yeah, and she's having an impact here, and I like that to kind of, again, we talked at the beginning of the broadcast that whichever team would distribute the ball better would likely come away with like the W, and really it was so one-sided at the first set 1, set 2. It seemed like everything was trying to go through Shipman. Kelly kept them in it, and now you have Francis and Chell distributing the ball to other players, and it's going well for Minot North. Down 2 points here.
Jada Shaw taking a lot of swings today. Not many kills, though, for number 5. That's off the wall and out of bounds.
Nice job by Katie Shipman there. An accentuated approach.
We were here for Minot North and Mandan. What a match that was. It went to 5 sets. Shipman set the program record with 17 kills against the Braves in a 5-set match, beating her own mark of 16.
Nice job keeping the ball in play there. Something out of the middle here.
Free ball for the Sentinels. They'll go to Shipman. And Couture there on the defensive side. Shipman just going to swap that one back over the net to Maya Bogdan.
One-arm play by Craig.
Shipman, can this tip kill work? No, because Aberly is there. What a way to save it for the Majettes. Sydney Aberly. Another dig, this time by Terrell. Put everything on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay when this one's done.
Nice slide.
Francis goes to Kelly. A block now. That was by Shaw. Shipman. Shaw again on the defensive side. Minot High, can they find the offense now? No. Dumped by Francis. Stuffner. She's going to pass it over the net as the setter. In the middle, it's Avon Kelly, and that's how this play will end. 8-8.
If I'm Minot North, I'm replaying that whole series a bunch of times to gain confidence. Because really what was happening there is people were tired. Nobody wanted to swing away because they were all so exhausted. Great, great finish by Avon Kelly saying, I'm ready. I want to hit this ball hard for the kill after that long rally. Set 4 tied 8-8, everybody.
Shipman now with the kill. Timeout Minot High. I'll take it with them on the PSP network. The Sentinels are back in front here in the fourth set.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Today's game day sponsor is Minot State University. For the 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jumps, period. Be seen, be heard by you at Minot State University. Head coach for the Minot High Majettes, Jesse Gertzen, a former Minot State Beaver baseball player from the country of Canada.
Woohoo! Oh, Canada. It was our Thanksgiving yesterday. Thank you for wishing me a belated happy Thanksgiving.
You know why I knew it was Thanksgiving yesterday in Canada? Because there was Canadian football on at noon.
CFL, the Rough Riders have a 4-game win streak after they lost 5 straight, after they won 4 straight. Heck of a year for the Rough Riders. They're going to have a home playoff game at Mosaic Stadium in Regina. Awesome stuff.
We can talk about Canadian football for the rest of this fourth set, but we've got another exciting set of volleyball. It's 9-9 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
With Everett Deshaw, the freshman from Minot High, back to serve. Ace serve.
And an ace. Deshaw, it seems every time she comes in the match, that first serve has been an ace for the freshman Everett Deshaw. Came in with 24 aces today. It's up to 28 now.
See what she does here on serve 2.
Off the top of the net. The broadcaster's jinx has never been more common than when we talk about serving.
Again, it's been a weird night in terms of getting an ace and then missing a serve and then getting an ace and then missing a serve.
Katie Shipman to serve for Minot North. Another 10-10 score. That one's over the net.
Nice pass by Deshaw.
Duffner to Aberly. Aberly still with another play. Interesting. That one's off the net. Point for the Majettes, and set 4 is kind of in the opposite of set 3. Minot High got the lead eventually, and Minot North has gotten close time and time again. 8-8, 9-9, 10-10, but Minot High has remained in the lead.
I want to talk a little bit about Sydney Aberly's athleticism. She was towards the scorer's table. There was a couple series ago where she went and got a dig to the power side and did a complete gymnastics roll after getting that dig. Super impressive, and she's so fast.
Mackenzie Duffner with the dump. See it again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. For 50 years, Ryan's been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com, or there are 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Block set up by Knutson and Duffner, but it goes out of bounds.
Kelly's played well here. Honestly, I think she's had her probably most consistent match that I've seen her play, because she really was the bright spot in sets 1 and 2, and she's really had some nice athletic kills in sets 3 and 4 here.
Serve into the net. It's 13-11 Majettes in the running for Sport Clip's MVP of the match. We'll name that player an award winner in the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. Gilmore.
Set was low.
Yeah, shoves that one to the back row and then sets up a block.
Knutson's played well blocking and offensively for Minot High.
Duffner with one hand. The set to Knutson, also one-handed over the net. Minot North's gotten some opportunities on this point. That'll count as a block there for Minot North. 18, that's a new number change there.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to find out who that is, but I loved her response after that block. That was awesome.
Then Kylie Keller possibly. Oh no, she's on the bench.
Oh, nice dig.
Out of bounds. Alternate jerseys today for both teams. A few number changes. Obviously didn't get them all.
And number 5, Jada Shaw. Maya Bogdan at the service line.
14-12 Minot High. Maya Bogdan to serve. Bogdan there with the pass and dig. Shaw into the net. Point for the Sentinels. Neck and neck here in the fourth set.
Something I've noticed also about Minot North in sets 3 and now 4 is when they don't get a great serve receive pass, they're making more of it. It felt like in sets 1 and 2, they didn't get a serve receive pass and it was like the play was over. So they just had a nice job getting something over with sustenance and substance. And so nice job by Minot North. I mean, there's, like in golf, you call it scrambling, right? They're scrambling quite a bit to put over something with a little bit more oomph over to Minot High. So Minot High has to work a little harder.
14-14, and now the Sentinels have a lead. And it's been a while since Minot North was in front here in this fourth set on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
All right, Owen, I have a number and a name for number 18. It's Evelyn Jessen. Evelyn Jessen, who had a nice block for Minot North and is putting in a couple minutes here. All right, fans, it's set 4. Minot High is up 2-1, and this set 4 is tied 15-15.
Francis goes up to Shipman. High ball in the air, out of bounds, but Bogdan will save it.
Chase it down, yeah. Nice job by Bogdan.
Laskowski again going after Terrell. There comes Deshaw from the far side, out of bounds.
And obviously noticing Deshaw staying in there and Gilmore is
At the service line,
not in. Okay, so like we just talked about it. And now Deshaw's getting her chance here to play a little bit of front row when Gilmore has been struggling.
Shore goes after Deshaw with the serve. Now Aberly with the attack again, out of bounds. 17-15 advantage for Minot North. Trying to force a fifth set. And just saying that might have been a little bit out of the question when we started this broadcast today, and it was 8-2 Minot High in the second set. But something has turned around for the Sentinels in these last two games.
Power kill by Everett Deshaw, powered through the Minot North block. Yeah, I am super impressed with Minot North. They've shown quite a bit of resiliency here in this match. Nothing was going really right for them besides, I think, a little bit of Avon Kelly in sets 1 and 2. So good job by them. They have a tight set 4 here, trying to push it to set 5.
Up goes Katie Shipman. That is in. Maybe took it away from Avon Kelly, but it's a point for the Sentinels.
I got this, girl.
It was Shipman from the back row. Kelly, I don't think Kelly even knew Shipman was there.
Maybe it was a play. Maybe it was like the double play.
Kelly was going to jump, but at the very last second, as you saw on the Ryan Family Dealership
Oh my
replay.
gosh, that's hilarious. I kind of missed that. I thought that Shipman was getting it all the way. Nice slide here play.
Aberly again just out of bounds. Minot North pulling away just a little bit here late in the fourth set. It's 19-16 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. That's why they'll make managing your money easy. With locations in North Dakota and Arizona, visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Pass to Deshaw, swinging again. Nope, that'll stay on the Minot High side with Terrell. Dumped by Duffner, but it's swatted right back by the Sentinels. Things calm down here on this point. Shipman again.
Nice dig by Deshaw.
To the back row,
Bogdan, yeah.
Shipman a second time. Terrell's played great defense as always.
She really is a nice defensive player.
But sure had to get it over the net somehow, but passed that one too far.
Where Minot High has gotten in trouble in sets 3 and 4 is balls out. Just balls hit out.
Can't keep the ball inbounds. First International Bank and Trust timeout on the court called by Minot High. They have, I believe, none left. Minot North also has called one here in the fourth set. 20-16 Sentinels on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Set 4 here on the PSP Network. Another thank you to our sponsors, which include Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office, Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Also, Magic Towing. Remember their phone number is 701-509-4011. Serving western North Dakota. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing. And that phone number 701-509-4011. Well, Century came back and won set 3 against Legacy. Currently in the 4th set and even at 8. So both matches tonight on the PSP Network possibly going the distance. But I guess favorites, as some people would call them in each match. They can put away the game's right here in set number 4, but Minot High's got a comeback to make. And Minot North only continues to extend their lead here on this late run. An ace for Kaya Chell. Just her 5th of the season.
Yeah, and again, similar to my thoughts in set 3, I'm most interested to see what Minot North does here to finish this set.
Short serve this time, picked up by Bogdan. Aberle in the middle to the back row. One hand by Weishar on the dig. You're not going to get any ball on the ground when you go after Reagan Terrell.
Blocked by Shipman and Kelly.
Put it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
Chell to serve.
Largest lead of the set is at the very end for Minot North. 22-16. The shot over that to Weishar, the libero for Minot North.
Inside. Nice dig by White. Shipman's now on fire.
Bogdan, another back row, just out. Well, check it. We don't have super slow-mo here on the PSP Network, and we don't have zooming in cameras, but here's our best second look at it. Oh. Anyway, back to the action. That's an ace for Minot North, and the run continues for the Sentinels. 24-16. Serve Pro set point on the board. 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians. The advanced technology and specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. No ace this time, but it's stuck in the back row for Minot High.
They have a free ball to finish this set.
They go after Shipman. No, they go to Kelly. Bogdan with the dig. Oh, Aberle tried a With an awkward play there, and Minot North ends on, I believe that was 9 points in a row, maybe 10 for Minot North to close out that 4th set. We're going to set 5.
This is wild, Owen. This is like a tale of 2 parts of this match.
When Melissa Spelchen and I are on the call, they always go to 5 sets on the PSP Network. This is now the 4th consecutive match to do so on the PSP Network.
Property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Well, when the band left after pregame, it looked like all the energy was sucked out of Sentinels Gymnasium, but it is back because Minot North has just taken the last 2 sets after dropping the first 2 in back-to-back 25-14 scores. The last one goes 25-16 in favor of the Sentinels. There's really no way to explain it, but how are we in this 5th set?
Well, honestly, it's Minot North's commitment in set 3, right? You look at set 3 and how tight it was. They jumped out to a big lead in set 3. That had a lot to do with their serving and putting pressure on Minot High's serve receive. And then they just started to consistently put balls in play by Kelly, by Laskowski, and then Shipman came alive. She really is the heart and soul of this team, and she came alive in set 4 for sure. If you look at the match now, you have a set 5. It goes to 15, right? So it's shortened. What needs to happen here is you have to serve the ball in play, Owen. And you have to, that's 1. 2, whichever team makes the least amount of unforced errors will win. And then 3, whichever team plays their consistent game that they usually do and don't get tentative and start tipping when they would usually hit will also win. So look for this to be a great finish here at the Minot North Gymnasium.
Well, Minot North, we mentioned earlier in the broadcast a couple hours ago that they snapped a 10-match overall losing streak with a win against Watford City to close out the Fargo Metro tournament. They're still trying to snap a 7-game losing streak in conference play. They've fallen to 8th in the standings, and they began set 5 with a huge kill, and that's Evelyn Jessen. Good thing we know her name now.
That's right, on the overpass, and she's excited. She's doing a little dance out there. I love that. She's been a spark plug, honestly, in the last 2 sets for Minot North. Nice serve receive pass by Deshaw.
Tell you what, we'll wait for that after this point.
Gotta go.
Terrell
Good
can't
hustle.
keep it up, but the team to score first in every set today has won the set. Minot High started fast in sets 1 and 2, and Minot North, well, it worked in set 3 and 4, and they lead 2-0 here in the 5th.
I really appreciate you for these awesome facts, because those are things I'm not paying attention to, so thanks, Owen.
Terrell with the pass, it goes to Duffner. Deshaw from the back row, and there is Jessen again.
Who is this girl?
Right in the middle.
We didn't even have her on the roster.
I believe she was, if I remember correctly, back in the Mandan game, did get called up for that match, and now we're really finding out who Evelyn Jessen is, doing a little bit of dancing as well.
Nice pass by Terrell.
Canutes in the middle, tries to push it over the block from Jessen. Weiser the pass to Shipman. Big hit from the back row off a touch. It's a point for the Sentinels, 4-0. And Coach Gertson's going to have to call a First International Bank and Trust timeout quickly because the Sentinels are nearly a third of the way there. 4-0 start to set 5. Back with more on the PSP Network.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Well, as they say around here,
What do they say around
in this new school district, all eyes north, and hopefully all the eyes of North Dakota Volleyball are here at North Campus as we close out a great night of Tuesday volleyball across the state, and especially in the WDA. 5th set between Minot North and Minot High. The 16th Street Showdown on the PSP Network, round number 2. It went to Minot High in straight sets at the beginning of the season. These teams look a lot different now than they did on that day. And specifically just in these last 2 hours, these teams have looked a little bit different.
That was a better, fast offense outside to Gilmore.
Craig sends a free ball to Minot High. They'll go to Knutson in the middle. Another tip there. It's kind of been the only shot Knutson's made today. Craig, the miss hit, gives Minot High their first point.
That's right, lots of volleyball left here in set 5. Obviously, Minot North with the momentum, not just a 3-point lead in an in a game that goes to 15, but they are at home.
Minot North 3-2 at home this season.
Nice set. Beautiful set. Beautiful set by Bryn Francis.
I bet you can guess who got the kill there for Minot North.
Who was it? Craig? I think it was Craig, yeah. McKinley Craig.
Recovers after that last miss hit.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of the
but
bench
that
players
was a
here
gorgeous
in the fifth set.
gorgeous back set by Bryn Francis.
Service in the net there from Craig, but after the last mishap came back with a big play, so.
And honestly, like, it's emotion. Who's going to be able to control their emotions the most, right? Like, super high, you get this big kill. You got to go back to the line and make a serve.
Terrell out of bounds. And
I like her, yeah.
Minot High just can't get back here against Minot North. Jessen goes to the bench and does a lot more celebrating. He's in positive spirits here as Minot North goes in on a huge upset and comeback victory at home. Shipman denied of the kill, but it's still a point for Minot North. 7-2 Sentinels on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. It'll be Weishar to serve. From the near side, Leo Walter is blocked.
Kelly
stays
Shipman, huge block by Minot North.
There's been a lot of Evelyn Jessen here in the fifth set, but all night long it's been Avon Kelly making the plays for the Sentinels since the first set.
A huge lead for Minot North here, 8-2.
Over halfway there are the Sentinels to taking this one in 5 sets, but there is Jada Shaw. It has taken a long time for her to get going, but finally puts one in between the lines.
Yeah, and honestly, you got to look for all kinds of senior leadership here by Minot High. That's Couture, that's Bogdan, that's Terrell. Right, that's Aberley, that's Shaw. You have 5 of 6 people on that floor for Minot High that are seniors. Look for them to try to close this gap.
Kelly with the kill. Watch it again on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. 9-3 lead for Minot North. And the Jets still have 1 timeout remaining, but hanging on to it maybe for a little bit longer. But again, down 6 in the style of game we play with rally scoring.
Yeah. Minot North needs 6 points to win. Tough gap to close, Owen.
We could serve there from the Sentinels and Kaya Chell.
A little extra work there to run that slide.
Aberley.
Net.
In the net. Oh, it's Minot North in the net. Gilmore and Deshaw. That group of substitutions has come in a lot today, and it's usually had a lot of success with it. Deshaw at the service line, 4 aces today. Shipman is blocked.
Aberley.
Stays in bounds. Aberley and Gilmore. Minot High's got some energy here in the 5th set.
If I remember,
5-9.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Owen, Deshaw was the person who served them to victory against Dickinson in that 5-set match.
Shipman in the middle. Oh, how did she redirect that one? And went through the hands of 3 Minot High players on defense. Couture slow to get up. Here's the Ryan Family Dealerships replay of this Katie Shipman play. Kind of crisscrossed there with Avon Kelly. Minot got out of position. Well drawn up.
Yeah, that was Aberley on the ground there.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Minot High middle blocker there. She tried to get up and grab that.
Serving in the net by the Sentinels. Again, they still have a great lead for this 5th set, but Minot High has gone on as much as an 8-point run in this match. Aniston Perrin returns to the court for Minot North here in crunch time. Vardy with the serve. Weishar, the pass goes to Kaya Chell over the net by Avon Kelly. Sent back by Deshawn out of bounds. Closer and closer on the Sentinels.
In for the Majettes, number 1,
Yeah, Minot High's just hit a couple more balls out of play, especially in that 4-0 run that Minot North had at the start of this set.
Dumped by Duffner.
Cello is right there and ready. Out.
Craig out of bounds. Point for the Majettes.
No,
everybody in the neon pink jerseys asking for touch there.
Yeah, no touch. Duffner, also a very good server for Minot High. Back to serve, they're down 4.
Off the tape. Down for a Sentinels point. And Minot High 1 point at a time is not going to get it done here in the 5th set after falling behind 4-0. And now the final First International Bank and Trust timeout is called by Jesse Gertzen and the Minot High Majettes. One final break. We'll return with the conclusion of today's match and 5th set after this on the PSP Network.
Changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show is coming up after these final few points of this 5th set. Shots Crossroads is your postgame headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com for their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Minot North serving here up 12-7 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 3 points away from a comeback win, but Kinsley Gilmore wants to keep playing today. He's actually going to get subbed out now for Maya Bogdan, but you get the picture. Bogdan goes back to serve for the Majettes. Again, they've had a side out after 1 point.
Nice pass.
A lot in the 5th set. Can they get on a run? Well, there's 2 in a row. Chipping away at the lead.
Right, don't get tentative. Don't get tentative, Minot North. You have 3 match points here. Or 3 points to get to match, or 2 points to get to match point.
High
Free
pass
ball.
from Perrin. It's going to go to Laskowski.
Ball's
Set
slow,
up
but
for
good play,
Leah
good
Walter,
play.
the team leader in kills, coming through here in the 5th set.
Ball was a little low, again, from Duffner, but a very smart play by Walter. She didn't go up and swing. She pushed that ball to an open spot. Nice job by Leah, within 2.
Still Bogdan at the service line. Perrin goes to Francis, then Craig. Kept up. So there was a block there from Minot High.
Yeah, by Knutson.
Craig from the near side now. Bit of a free ball here from Minot
Get that
High.
ball up for Knutson.
Has been a little low here at the end of this volleyball match, even going back to set 3. Long rally here at 10-12, and it's going to be ended by Walter. Back-to-back plays made by the senior.
Oh boy, everybody! Minot High student section's fired up. This energy is palpable in here. It's like one side is super excited, then the other side is super excited.
That's why we call it a rivalry game here.
Yeah, this has lived up to all kinds of things that happen in this sport of volleyball. And we are going to have a huge finish. If you're watching and you have not, and you know some friends that haven't been watching, get them on right now.
Gotta hurry.
This is going to be a huge, huge finish to set 5 in this match. First time ever that Minot High has been at Minot North.
That guy's excited.
I'm excited. Literally, Minot North just 3 points ago was the fans that were freaking out. And now you have Minot High's fans. And now you have Minot North just scared. I have all those emotions wrapped up right now. We'll see what Minot North does coming out of this timeout. Maya Bogdan to serve.
Yeah, it's kind of like icing to serve her a little bit with that timeout. She's been on a roll, keeping balls in play. Does the same here to Laskowski. Now Francis gives it back to Ellie Laskowski. That's across the net. No, it rides right along the net and down on the Minot High side. And North stops the run there for Minot High before they can tie it.
Yeah, block was set really nicely by Knutson and Walter, and Laskowski, the freshman, we haven't said to her as a freshman, powers through that block.
Carrie Francis wanting to sub, it looks like.
I don't know.
There's a bit of a hang-up. I don't know. There was Francis telling everybody to take a deep breath. Just get 2 points. Duffner goes to Jada Shaw.
Good swing by Shaw.
Now on the Minot North side, it's Katie Shipman who's come alive here on the 4th and 5th.
Good hustle by
sliding underneath the net. Oh, it would have been a nice play had she not slid underneath the net. Serve Pro match point for Minot North, who dropped the first 2 sets to the number 3 team in the West. Try to snap a 7-game conference losing streak. Up goes Shaw, gonna go across the court. They didn't call that one a comeback for Minot North. They were swimming against the current of the Missouri River in those first 2 sets. But Minot North 26-24, 25-16, and 15-11 to close it out. Their first ever win against Minot High is a huge one that could really turn it around this season.
Unbelievable match and an unbelievable turnaround performance by Minot North. They were honestly just like not even in the same gym the first 2 sets, and they turned it around with that close 26-24 set 3, a dominant 25-16 set 4, and then a big finish at 15-11 to win the match, 3 games to 2.
I gotta find an MVP of the match to bring up here for our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show after this commercial break.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Hard to find words to describe today's volleyball match between Minot High and Minot North, but just thrilling and exciting all the way through. In 5 sets, Minot North gets their first ever win over the Minot High Majettes, 3-2. First part of our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show, is speaking with our Sport Clips MVP of the match, Owen Kelly. Can you help us in defining how this match went and just the emotions of it?
Oh my goodness. Losing the first 2 sets, it was hard, but my team, I'm so proud of them. We came together, and just coming out with such a big win like that, it feels so good. These past 2 weeks have been hard for us. We've lost a couple games, I won't lie, but it's such a big boost of confidence, so it feels great.
Owen, there's a reason why you're up here. And from my perspective, it was because you were the most consistent player from set 1 to set 5. When nothing was really going right for Minot North, you were the bright spot in set 1 and 2. I would love for you to explain what was talked about in between set 2 and set 3. It seemed there was no energy. It seemed like you guys didn't even want to be out there. What was the change, and how did you and your play being consistent help spark that huge set 3 win and then finally getting into set 5 and winning the match?
Me personally, I didn't get to play the last game against Minot High, but I'm back, and it feels really good to be out there with my team again. We just kind of said, hey, it's not over till it's over. Let's just push. And honestly, all we really said tonight was have fun regardless of the outcome.
So there's a couple things with your play that really are defining to me. One is obviously your blocking, and I think you and your blocking, whoever it's with, whether it's Laskowski or Shipman or whomever, when you get a block, you spark your team. The other thing is that I seem over the span of the year, you're getting better at is that slide.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about that slide and why you like it so much when you're playing out of the middle position, because I just want to tell everybody, it is not easy to run.
Right.
The timing has to be perfect, and it's a lot for you to go around there and hit the ball, and if you don't get a kill, you got to come back to the middle and block. Talk about that. Talk about your blocking and talk about your slide.
So blocking, it's hit or miss sometimes with me. All Francis really tells me is just press over, just get your hands on the other side, and it's been working now. And then that slide, it really opens up that middle for my outside to come into. And so if I can fake the middle and I'll take the blocker, and then my right side or outside, or whoever my pin is, they can come in and they can run it too. And either way it works. So
that's awesome, and that's really an unselfish way to describe it, is making sure that you pull a blocker no matter what, so that somebody on your team is getting either a one or no person block. Okay, let's talk about the impact of Minot North beating Minot High for the first time ever. The first match ever here at Minot North of Minot High coming here. You guys won it. Talk about how you're feeling.
All of us are so excited. Most of my team I've been with since day one. We've known since the beginning we were going to go to North, and ever since we started playing volleyball, we've never beat Minot High, and so it's every year it's we just really want to beat them. And so, that first game of this season, it was hard because I wasn't in, and it was close, and so it feels so good. We really needed this win.
This is one of the biggest comeback wins I've ever seen in volleyball in this city, for sure, without a doubt. Okay, how do you take this momentum moving forward in the last part of your year before you get ready for playoffs? How do you do that?
I think we can just take it as, hey, we're good enough. That's what Francis always tells us, is that we have to believe that we belong here, and I think this will really just help us. It's a boost of confidence. We should take this into our next couple games, and hopefully we can have a great end of this season.
Awesome. Last thing I'm going to say is, obviously you come from a huge sports family, both your dad's side, your mom's side. I'm blessed enough to do some CrossFit at the same box as your mom. What does she show for leadership for you in terms of all the sports that you play? Both of my parents are my biggest supporters. My mom is such a role model to me. I strive to be here every day. She's so active. They set a great example, and they're proud of me no matter what, and it just feels really good to have a set of parents that are always there for you. That is awesome, Owen. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to your team. Congratulations to your coaching staff. Congratulations to Minot North. Huge win tonight at home.
Thank you.
Sport Clip's MVP of the game, Avon Kelly. Thank you for joining us. We have more of the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show coming up next after this commercial break on the PSP Network.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Final score on the BNC National Bank scoreboard tonight. Minot North 3, Minot High 2. It started out with 2 sets that went all to Minot High, and it really wasn't much of a competition. 25-14, 25-14. Let's just start there with the part of this match that went to the Majettes. It seemed like they were the team that kind of showed up on time today and hit our keys to the game, staying on schedule there early on in today's match.
Yeah, they were dominant. Like, it really wasn't even competitive in sets 1 and 2. And I remember we started set 3, and I said they have to be aggressive and finish it here. Like, do not let this team in, and they did. And then if you look at the scores, like literally set 4 wasn't even close. Minot North, and honestly, from my perspective, Minot North cut out the unforced errors, started playing. Hi, Brent. Congratulations to you, man. That's awesome. Good to see you, Brent. Yeah, you bet. Brent Nelson here, administrator at Minot North. Super excited
Crashing the post-game show.
Yeah, super excited for his school, and I'm excited for him. And then Minot North just started to, like, play their system and way less unforced errors and put more pressure on Minot High. And honestly, it feels like Minot High really essentially kind of took a step back when they won so easily in sets 1 and 2. You guys, I swear, like, the game of volleyball has so unique momentum shifts, and I really think that possibly happened because they just breezed through set 1 and 2. They were like, all right, set 3, and that's when Minot North gained steam, and all they needed to do was win that set, and then they had the momentum of their home crowd. They believed. They realized they didn't even really play that great in set 3, cruised through set 4, and then set 5 again is always a crapshoot. But they all started off with a strong showing. And then also Minot High put up a fight to get it to 12-11, and Minot North persevered through that. So I said to you in this break, Minot North had more to gain tonight than Minot High had to lose. If I'm Minot High, I look at this as, okay, it is what it is. We walked into their gym. They had all the momentum definitely after set 2. We're going to go back to business. We're going to get some rest. We're going to practice up and get back to our game, and I don't know who they play next week.
Turtle Mountain.
Turtle Mountain. Yeah, get back to playing their style of volleyball, and they'll get back on track. But I tell you what, this was an impressive showing for Minot North. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Minot North had a lot on the line today, not only trying to get that first ever win against Minot High, but also snapping a 7-game conference losing skid. They fell from the top half of the standings all the way down to a tie for 7th. And again, you look at the schedule that's remaining for Minot North, 6 matches left. The next one next Tuesday against Dickinson is the last match they have remaining against a team in the top 6 in the WDA. They play all the teams ranked below them at the moment. That includes Turtle Mountain, St. Mary's, and Watford City to end the season. So for Minot North, this win, it can't just end here for the Sentinels to play for better seeding in the WDA tournament, which we'll have on the PSP network. But you're absolutely right. There was a lot on the line for the Sentinels. Of course, Minot High now, the pressure goes on them in matches down the road, taking it one match at a time against Turtle Mountain, Williston, and then a big one against Legacy late in the month of October.
Yeah, I think we're calling the Tuesday game, aren't we, Owen?
I'm not
with
sure
the
about that one.
Dickinson and Minot North. I think that's on our schedule, so I look forward to seeing you. At least, hopefully, I'll be there. And then, yeah, that big match against Legacy, right? And who was playing tonight? It was Bismarck High and Century?
Century and Legacy.
And Legacy. Do we have a final on that?
I'll try and get it.
Yeah. Legacy is going to be a big match because obviously that's their number 2. Minot High is 3, and Legacy's 4. For Minot High to again show that they are in the upper echelon of the WDA, they're going to have to come away with a strong win against Legacy. So that's going to be a fun match to definitely watch, and I think we're calling that one on October 29th as well.
Final score from Bismarck, 3-1 Century. They haven't. Here's an interesting thing to say. They haven't won a match 3-2 all season long. At the worst, it's been 3-1. If we show up, it will go 5 sets, which is why you should tune into the WDA tournament on the PSP network in the middle of November, 1 month from today.
We're going to be working 13 straight hours.
Yes.
Nick Hallberg's going to have us working because we're going to have 5-set matches everywhere at the WDA.
All right, let's hand out some awards here and wrap up the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show, beginning with our Sport Clips MVP of the match. Sport Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing makes you feel like an MVP quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Check it online with the hairstylist today at sportclips.com or on the app. Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Avon Kelly, just from set 1 to set 5, she was the best player on the court.
Yeah, she played, again, she was the bright spot in set 1 and 2, kind of kept her team reasonably in it. I mean, the scores were 25-14, but I think they would have been worse if Avon wasn't playing well. And then she continued to play consistently well while she waited for Shipman, who came alive. Shipman came alive, I would say, in the second part of set 4, and then definitely was consistent in set 5. And then one of the spark plugs. I mean, I would love to give her move of the game, but we don't. I mean, I think we're going to get there. And you know what? We can give her move of the game. Can we just move to that? Or do you have to?
Well, let's just finish this thought here. Let's
finish this thought. So, like, Avon definitely played consistently, and her team came alive, and Francis started to set the ball well, as well as Chell. Craig puts a couple balls in play that were super, super strong. Laskowski made some cool plays, and so Avon definitely played most consistently, and her team came along for a huge 5-set match win.
Well, we've hit it from you very well, but what is the Serve Pro move of the game today with 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians? It's Serve Pro.
Well, it's a couple things. Because I love this sport, and you gotta, to everyone who played tonight, congratulations, you played hard. You gotta have a little bit of fun. And I tell you what, Evelyn Jessen, who we didn't even know who was on the roster, we didn't even have her name, number 18. Okay, she came in and made a couple plays, but there was one specific block she made in set 5 that I found to be outstanding. That's my move of the game. And then in addition, past that move of the game, she had moves because she started to dance after she made a couple of those plays. And you might be thinking, okay, be serious out there. Honestly, it kept her team loose, it felt like. Like, hey, enjoy this moment while you're being successful. So honestly, for me, it's that block in set 5 by Evelyn Jessen and her dance moves after that to have move of the game.
Serve Pro move of the game there for Evelyn Jessen for sure. Well, coming up next on the PSP Network, our next volleyball broadcast again will be on Tuesday, Minot North and Dickinson. We'll be here for it. It's probably going to go 5 sets again. That's now 4 in a row we've called that have gone the distance, including that South Prairie match a week ago. But this one, the most chaotic of them all. 2 sets to begin for Minot High, 25-14, 25-14. And then after that, it was Minot North taking set 3, 26-24, 25-16, and 15-11 to win your final score for the final time. Minot North 3, Minot High 2. Well, our intro said it's postseason in a lot of sports right now, soccer, football, and cross country, but there's still a lot of good volleyball on right now on Tuesday nights on the PSP Network. Hope to keep it rolling next week. For my color commentator, Melissa Spelchen, I'm Owen Patterson, and our great PSP Network crew putting on tonight's show. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, have a good night, everybody.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.